reminds them there's virtually no impassable terrain for a determined, well-trained, and well-led horse. In order to rappel, certain items of mountaineering equipment are essential. First, the Kernmantle rope. The rope is 11 millimeters in diameter and 150 feet in length, with a tensile strength of approximately 4,800 pounds. Another characteristic of the rope is its lack of elasticity, meaning it will only stretch 2% under working conditions. Rangers are also taught in the use of the Army Mountaineering Kit, or AMK. It consists of a nylon harness assembly, a figure-8 descender, which acts as a friction braking device, and a locking snap link with a tensile strength of 2,000 pounds. Heavy leather work gloves are also used to prevent burning of the hands. To rappel, the ranger will face the climbing rope with the anchor point to the left. They'll form a bight in the rope, feed it through the large hole of the figure-8, and through the open gate of the locking snap link, which the ranger then tightens. If they haven't done so, they'll don their gloves. To descend, the ranger will face the anchor point and simply walk backwards off the cliff. If the ranger wishes to stop, they'll simply tighten the grip with their right hand. The right hand acts as the brake hand. It controls their body weight and rate of descent. The left hand is merely a balancing or stabilizing agent. To continue, the ranger will loosen their grip and proceed down the cliff. It may be necessary for rangers to haul personnel or equipment up a vertical surface, and for this purpose, rangers are taught to use a vertical haul line. It consists of a large heavy A-frame constructed and lashed together at the top of the cliff with sufficient climbing rope to reach the bottom. The ends of the rope are fed through a pulley or snap-link system and then tied together, creating what is known as an endless rope. At opposite ends of the rope are tied 2 butterfly knots. The first ranger will engage their snap link with the first butterfly knot, and the second ranger will assist by pulling down the endless rope. As the first ranger climbs, the second butterfly knot moves to the bottom, which the next ranger can utilize. Another type of rappel is the Australian rappel.
Oh, Jesus.
This rappel allows the ranger to face the direction of the
The guy's
descent.
gonna shoot something.
The left hand is the brake hand, thus freeing up their right hand to fire their weapon if necessary during the descent.
Oh my God.
In the event that a soldier is wounded, rangers are taught multiple casualty evacuation techniques, one of which is the buddy rappel. The casualty is secured to the ranger with a nylon runner and snap link device, then positioned in front of the ranger across their lap.
Oh, wow.
If the casualty requires medical attention during the descent, the ranger will simply brake and provide it. Once the life-saving aid is complete, the ranger will continue with their descent. Another insertion technique rangers are taught is the fast rope insertion and extraction system, commonly referred to as fries. The fry system consists of a 3-inch hemp nylon rope that's 150 feet in length, secured to a modified H-frame in an aircraft. Normally this is done at night, but in a moment, you'll observe an aircraft approach the demonstration area. The aircraft is a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter with an allowable cargo load, or ACL, of 6 combat-equipped rangers. Today, you'll see this team fast rope from the aircraft to the ground. You'll also notice there's enough room for the aircraft to land, and in a real-world scenario, it would. But for demonstration purposes, you'll only see the ranger team fast rope to the ground. The first thing you'll observe is the aircraft commander stabilize the aircraft over the target area. Then, our rope will be deployed. Once deployed, the ranger team will make their descent. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the demonstration area on the far shore. of applause for our prize team. The buddy rappel isn't the only casualty evacuation technique Rangers are taught. Extraction by hoist is an evacuation method that requires a UH-60 helicopter and a Skedco. As you can see from the demo Skedco to your front, the casualty is packaged with sufficient climbing rope routed through the exterior holes, then secured and joined over the casualty and secured with a snap link device. Once the aircraft arrives, the first thing you'll observe is the aircraft commander stabilize the aircraft over the target area. Once stabilized, a combat medic will be lowered to the ground. Once on the ground, the medic will then begin their assessment of the casualty. A ranger team on the ground is pulling security of the pickup site and is ready to assist the medic with the extraction. Once their assessment is complete, the medic will secure the casualty utilizing a winch, signal to the aircraft commander, who will then hoist the casualty straight up into the aircraft and moving out to the nearest medical facility. The ranger team on the ground helps by utilizing a tagline. The tagline is used to prevent the Skedco from oscillating during the ascent, causing further harm to the casualty. Sometimes, the medic and the casualty will be hoisted up simultaneously. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the demonstration area on the far shore.